number 70. Dun, dun, dun. We are here. Oh, congratulations for making it this far. You have done amazing work on the inside. We've gone through the full spectrum of understanding how to move things up, basically putting our mental and emotional foundations and everything in a blender, and then we're taking what's for our greatest and highest good and removing that and then laying it on a new foundation. Yes, yes. So to support this new foundation, we need to understand the triggers that will cause us to go back into old habits that are in the outside world. So much like we've understood projections, all of the things that we've done on the outside world are projections from the inside, from creating the inside. Now that you are new and you're modifying, by the way, let me finish that. Now that you're new and you're modifying things, it is time to support those modifications and make sure that you don't go and rewind or re-traumatize yourself, so to speak, re-wound, all of those things. Something that in the empowerment community, I could say healing community, I don't like that term, but in the empowerment community, the holding community, it's something that we need to look for and be very diligent of, especially when we understand the patterns of behaviors that have created these things in the first place. So, an example, and this is why I love using social media, because yes, most of the algorithms want you to just click on stuff and just find stuff. And, what? That's good. Oh, it's showing up. It's because I have it tilted. We will, okay. Modification, slight modification, gotta move stuff. It's because I have this on do not tilt. Can you, got my helper helping me somehow. Oh, I can't undo that, there we go. Would you remodify that? Refocus it? Got my helper helping me. That's probably better. There we go. Good, good. Thank you for the clarity call on that one. I forgot to turn off the do not rotate on my phone. So, the good thing about social media, bringing it back, is that your algorithm is just there to show you what to click on and things like that. So it's actually a really good understanding of your projection into the world. What you put out, you get back. So, on your news feed, or your social media feeds, it's a very good idea to do some taking out the trash, so to speak. So if there's anything on your newsfeed that keeps you into bad habits, such as doom scrolling, trying to verify the negative things in your life, because your system always wants a dopamine hit of some form, and it likes the adrenaline and whatnot, so it wants to stay in that, what's the word? It wants to stay in that thinking feedback loop that validates itself. But when we can get out of that and validate the good stuff and choose to do those things, then it means that we need to change the outside world. So if, let's just say your social media feed constantly reinforces negative life, negative behaviors, negative mind patterns and emotions, modify that, okay? So for today though, we're gonna pay attention to the projections that we've produced into the outside world, into the space around you. So I am charging you to enact spring cleaning right now, whatever time of year it is. This recording happens to be, of course, in January, which is a perfect time for spring cleaning, a little early, but getting a head start means that you're going to go ahead and look at everything around you that you feel the desire to change up and move. Maybe there's certain color patterns in your space that aren't for your greatest and highest good, and you can look into color therapy to understand what different colors do for you. You might look and see if you need more places to organize. Organization is key. It's a very fundamental thing. Is your junk drawer just overflowing and totally unorganized? Don't look at my dresser or my desk. I have a very big junk drawer in there. And part of me is also following through with doing this too, is making sure that I have organization around me. So if there's parts of your home that need organization, garage, bedroom, closets, kitchen, bathroom, other bedrooms, whatever it is, you're going to go ahead and take the time today to recognize what can move around, and validate it, honor it, okay? It doesn't mean that it's bad. It means that it was created from your old foundation. You now have a new foundation, and thus, we are going to be creating a new world around us. So, go ahead, and if you want to do it in baby steps, that's perfectly fine. because chances are, like redoing a living room, it's going to take more than a day, and maybe you don't have time to do it today. But what you can do is create a list of activities that you need to do, and this would be perhaps rearrange the kitchen. Rearranging the living room, let's just say, rearranging the living room or tidying up the living room. So getting rid of, I put in there your Ninja Warrior obstacle course that's in your living room or wherever it is, perhaps it's your bedroom. And you're going to write down what you think needs to go where so that you have kind of a plan of action. So, you know, when you arrive to do the cleaning, you aren't confused and you're ready to do it. So, example would be, I would like to move X, Y, and Z table here. I want to put this plant on this table. Whatever it would be. I want to move the electronics to this space. I want to move the books to this space. I want to reorganize my books. All of those kinds of things. So be aware of what you want to do and make kind of a list, and then you can implement it. Make sure you create time. So in your share, you're going to share this video using the hashtag of 90-Day Happiness Challenge. Of course, tag me so I can find you. Matthew Amber McLean, Shamanic Happiness Coach. You're going to perhaps publicize your list, or just talk about the room that you want to move around and what kind of ambiance you need. And when you do this, perhaps you want to even do a small meditation, like just drop into your heart center and say, what is for my greatest and highest good? And then trust what your intuition says. Just having that little download, trusting your intuition, trusting your heart connection, and being like, wow, so something does need to change. Maybe it's you hear that you need to change your colors, you need to move books around, maybe you have some, I will say, supportive spiritual paraphernalia, and that could be anything that helps to create joy and helps to ensue joy and create positivity or new things in your life. So if you have a creation station, that could be part of your spirituality. So it's not just, I'm not talking about religious things. This could just be decorations on the wall, too. So talking about what you've been informed to change. And then trusting into those changes as well. And if perhaps you actually get some insight on what is for your greatest and highest good, such as maybe you know about feng shui, you can move stuff around. What else can I say in this space? So you could share all of those things. And if you did follow feng shui or you were inspired to do something like that, write about it. Be like, yeah, I like this because I would like to create more abundance in this space. Or if you want to be mindful about that, look at your house, look at a feng shui layout, and see where you have the most clutter. Because that's also showing you the old foundation of what you've created. So if your clutter is perhaps in the money section of your home, you could unclutter that. Purposeful, right? So share your time with this. Share the date in which you are sticking to the movement of this energy. So what cleaning date do you have? What rearranging date do you have? And stick to it. Mark it off on your calendar. We've gone through a lot of habits, so you know how to have accountability for yourself. So in addition, how's your workouts going? How's your meditation going? What else did we do? How is understanding your diet going? How is understanding about your projections into the world? How have they shifted? How's your hero journey going? What is the world inspiring you to do? Just keeping all those things flowing through you, okay? These are things we've always been doing just on the back burner, but now we're being mindful of them. It's not more things to do in a day. Or, I mean, perhaps if you haven't been paying attention to them, they are. But these are common things that we should all be thinking about. They're additions to your day. They're not something that weighs you down. So, without further ado, if you need to reach out to me, please do that. You can always contact me on social media. You can send an email to matthew@shamanichappinesscoach.com, or give me a text or call me at 775-800-4271. Okay, thank you very much. Yes, congratulations for making it through day 70. I will see you tomorrow for more fun things to do in our outside world. By love, namaste. Bye-bye.